many look at around youth in today's environment, they become wary of the future. Their perspective gained from social media and experience shows a loss of fundamental values and morals across much of my generation. How will future generations look back on us? Older generations compare their lives to ours as a way to criticize and judge what is new. Despite these views, I believe that today's generation is moving towards a more virtuous and promising future. It is false to characterize an entire generation of people with a negative view, especially since in my own life I am exposed to more positive and promising people than negative. Perhaps it is my widely expanded viewpoint through the internet, a luxury that past generations did not have, that has led me to draw conclusions about our generation. A defining characteristic of past generations was the struggle through hardships and a following better appreciation for life. Similar to many immigrant stories, my parents came from relative poverty in the Philippines to seek a better life in America. It was their understanding of their origins that made them work hard as adults and maximize their life to grant a better future for their children. Sure, I have faced hardships and struggle in my own childhood, but it is nothing compared to what my parents faced or other children have faced or are facing in the world. This is not to say that everyone in our generation has it easy and is ungrateful, but rather as a collective, we have not gone through a common experience that unifies us. As much as parents play a role in the formation of their childhood, a person is ultimately the product of their environment, including social circles and community. The teen pregnancy rate has reached an all-time low. Fewer teens are drinking alcohol, having sex, or working part-time jobs. My interpretation of these statistics is that today's generation is becoming more aware of their position in life and in history, and using this understanding as basis for their behavior. In our current society, more time is given to the development from childhood to adulthood than in past generations. This also means a longer time to develop independence. Today, we also have the ability to access viewpoints from not just around the country, but around the world in the new age of digital global interconnectedness. People should not be defined by their experiences, but rather the effect they have made on the world. As we continue to live in a society that caters toward the development of the individual without major obstacles to block us, our generation will thrive in the future in an optimistic world view.